Thanks for the introduction, Fintan. Back, I suppose, 6 years ago, I was part of a group of 10 undergraduate students who were asked to, we were given the question, find solutions to Ireland's energy needs. So I guess we're 5 boys, 5 girls, and there's a lot to do, there's a lot to cover, so we split up into 3 sections. Like in Ireland and in most places, I suppose, you can kind of split up energy roughly into 3 pieces if you take transport, heating and electricity. So basically the process was we got into a room, Mark set us up, with his infinite enthusiasm. He had lots of plans and I guess he set us up with lots of people to go speak to, but initially we came up with lots of ideas ourselves and went to all sorts of people in industry and academia. Like really it was probably some of the most, all of the key players in industry we had some sort of contact with pretty much at the time. And I suppose the final outcome was a report in which we had recommendations, and we presented this report several times actually, and I think I guess some aspects of it, looking back, might have been somewhat naive, but I think people thought it was pretty good. I remember one guy at the time, one of the industry guys, said that it was at least as good as some of the stuff that he'd commissioned from from consultants and stuff like that, but much cheaper. So that's definitely a benefit. But yeah, I think people liked it, and that was of certain benefit. But as Mark's been saying, and Ronan Doherty was saying earlier, a big element of this is first of all, getting people excited about this stuff, getting more graduates and higher level graduates. But you could, for coming out of a degree in engineering, you don't really have many opportunities to actually do something substantive, and to be able to actually have some sort of influence. And over that summer we were able to not only deepen our knowledge but broaden it a lot. And I guess going back to what Ronan was saying, there's there's a really big difference between like a good graduate and a very good graduate. So I think these sort of projects are very beneficial. Okay, well I guess that's all I have to say about the 2007 edition. I guess Waren's going to cover for one.
Yeah, so 2 years later, did it all again. So there were 8 of us this time. So electrical and mechanical engineering, and I was the black sheep, the economist from Trinity. I suppose, our brief was to educate the public. So we produced this educational guide, does exactly what it says in the tin, which I heard was knocking around at higher options this year. So, it's still seeing the light of day from time to time. And that's just a picture of one of us giving a presentation, because again, that was a huge amount of what we did. We just went out and met people from industry, engaged with them. And I suppose, like, on a personal level, by the end of it, I found myself really wishing I could go back to all those people and talk to them again. Number 1, to convince them I wasn't actually an idiot. And number 2, to ask them the questions I should have asked them the first time around, because I had learned so much, even just in 3 months. And then as well, the interaction between people from different disciplines. I was talking to one of the guys about 6 months after the project, and he told me he's pretty sure that no one else in the group had a clue what I was talking about most of the time. I don't know, do Sheila and Lisa concur? But I certainly found it very, very useful to kind of go back and readdress sort of assumptions and principles which had just slid into my worldview from my economics education, and suddenly I was thrown in a room with 7 other people who had completely different principles and understandings, and it was really, really good, and it's completely shaped my career, for better or worse. I'm in this space now for the rest of my life probably, and that is definitely all down to what I did for those 3 months in the summer of 2009. So thanks to that, they're going again, 2013. So they've taken on 22 undergrad students. Let's hope all 22 of them are still there come September. I'm sure they will be, if the experience is anything like the one I had. So a little bit different, we're going to be collaborating with the Smart Grid Innovation Hub, so that's our logo down there. And the idea is to try to work on technical, business and social aspects of smart grid solutions, so very much staying in this space of the smart grid, and social acceptability will be a big part of it, and they'll be working with the various partners in the Smart Grid Innovation Hub as well. So I suppose what I'd finish with is watch this space. They will want to talk to all of you guys, you know, and it really is so useful. We really, really appreciated the time that was given to us just to get input and feedback. And please do make yourselves available this summer if these guys come knocking on your door.